Hello everybody, this is Ender's Diamond and welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be comparing my top 5 games of all time. These are my personal favorite games, no restrictions, all the games that I think are the best. Top 5. I'm aware I usually do top 3s, but today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Hope you guys enjoy. Coming in at number 5, we have Civilization 5. If you just look at the amount of hours I've accumulated on Civ 5, you could clearly tell that I believe it's an awesome game. The multiplayer mechanics, in my opinion, are the best. Yes, it's fun to play single player, but I feel like playing more than 1 or 2 games single player gets incredibly boring. However, you can play a bunch of games multiplayer, especially if you know the person you're playing against. It really adds another layer of excitement. As you may be able to tell from this footage, I own some of the expansions for Civilization 5, and all of them are very good. Some of them are a bit content lacking, but for the most part, if you're enjoying Civ 5, purchase some of the expansions. So I don't play Civ 5 all the time, and it's not a game like Fallout 4 or Far Cry 4 where you play it for a couple months or something. No, what I usually do is in between games, or if I'm just kind of feeling bored or frustrated, I go ahead and load up a game of Civ 5. And unless I've got people to play it with, I'm usually just playing it in between games as something to do, because it's a lot of fun. However, after more than 1 or 2 single-player games, it does feel repetitive and boring, so you need to keep that in mind. I know a lot of you are probably yelling at me because Civ 6 is out. However, I've tried Civ 6, and honestly, I feel like Civ 5 is a better game. The graphics look a little bit better and look less cartoonish, and I really prefer that. It makes me feel like I'm controlling a real-life empire and less like I'm playing a video game, which is what we're going for. Coming in at number 4, we have the very original Age of Mythology. Now, to be clear, they only made one Age of Mythology. They are remaking it for 2018, but they've only, as of this point, made one Age of Mythology. They've made, I believe, 3 Age of Empires, and they're making a 4th. However, they've made 1 Age of Mythology and several expansions for it. Being a real-time strategy game, I find a lot of joy in it. It's just nice to see the troops move around and destroy trolls and horsemen, have Colossus pick up men and eat trees. It's a lot of fun. It's really fun to play with 12 people and at the maximum settings, because it seems more like an empire-building game with lots of civilizations and trading and merchants, rather than just a one-on-one battle. The multiplayer in this game is a blast. Now, you may find some graphical issues if you were to start playing it now, but since I've been playing this for years, I find it so much fun. If graphics aren't really your problem, or you're liking the graphics you see here, then go ahead and grab this game, because it's really good. Right now, you can buy this game for like $7, and it's definitely worth it if you're okay with some not as wonderful graphics. I've been playing this game for so many years, and the fact that it has an editor in it is so much fun. I love making my own maps, trying to come up with my own scenarios, and the editor actually works really well, significantly better than the Age of Empires editor. In at number 3, we have Horizon Zero Dawn. This game was developed by Guerrilla and published by Sony. This is probably one of the best open world games I've ever played. The game mechanics feel awesome, and Aloy is an awesome character to play with. The map is wonderful, with each region giving me a reason not to leave, while I venture into the next one giving me a reason to stay. There's a story to match the equally good world and game mechanics. The story is wonderful, and the side quests are so much fun. Some of the weapons are really cool, and the armor is very fun to acquire. The only downside, I'd say, is once you finish the game, all the main characters disappear, and it becomes quite boring. Coming in at number 2 is Fallout 4. Fallout 4 was my first ever open world role-playing game, so I may be a bit biased toward it, but I found it so much fun. The world is a pleasure to explore, with each location being unique and creative in its own way. The main story is so much fun, and depending on what faction you choose, the entire story changes, which adds a different level each time you play it. Most of the side missions aren't just fetch missions. Most of them are very creative and unique. Once you complete the main mission, there are also quite a few repeating quests. This allows you to continue to get XP while you're hunting for the best gear in the Commonwealth. I purchased the 3 main DLC, and they were a blast to play. Each one of them was almost as good as the original game. Almost. The companion system was awesome, the game mechanics were a lot of fun, And the legendary weapon system kept you coming back to hunt legendary monsters and feeling like you really got a reward each time you killed them. My only real recommendation to you guys is that you complete most of the things you want to do before the main story, because it does feel a bit lonely after the main story. However, you can continue to visit your favorite companions and friends. And taking the absolutely epic, legendary, insane number 1 spot is Portal 2. Where do I even begin with Portal 2? If you have not played Portal 2, not Portal 1, Portal 2, right now, stop watching this video, go buy it, do it. Portal 1 made a lasting impression and got people excited for Portal 2. Once Portal 2 came out, it just blew everybody's mind. Nobody was expecting something quite this good. It doesn't look like we're going to be getting a Portal 3, but if it ever did happen, it would probably be one of the most anticipated games ever. Really, I have to give a lot of the joy of Portal 2 to its story. It's got a really great story, and if you explore everything there is to explore about it, including all the side things you can look at, and just sort of take the time, it's really awesome. Parts of the story made me sad, parts of the story horrified me, but overall, it was just a lot of fun. In this game, you use a portal gun, which has 2 portal options. You can travel through the portal and normal physics apply. Essentially what that means is if you jump into a portal, and there's a portal right above it, you will continue to rapidly increase speed through those portals. The portal system is incredibly creative and unique, and so much fun to play. Like I said earlier, if you don't already own Portal 2, or you haven't played it, right now is your opportunity to do so. I'll leave a link in the description to this game and all the other games featured here today, and in the comment section below, let me know what your top 5 games are. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all in a future video. Goodbye, guys.
Did you think I meant you?